If you're tired of the 9-to-5 grind, dreaming of financial freedom, and wondering how you can pull an extra $10,000 a month, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to share with you the 3 most popular online side hustles that are not only achievable, but can help you hit that $10,000 a month mark. Now, these aren't get-rich-quick schemes. These are real strategies that people just like you are using right now to transform their lives. So, grab a notebook because you'll want to jot down these detailed action steps for each side hustle. Let's dive in. First up, we have dropshipping. This business model has exploded in popularity because it allows you to start an e-commerce business without holding any inventory. Here's how you can get started. It's all about market research. Identify a niche market. Use tools like Google Trends, Ahrefs, and SEMrush to find trending products. Look for products with high demand and low competition. Next, it's time to choose a supplier. Platforms like AliExpress, Oberlo, and Spocket are great places to find suppliers. Make sure to vet them thoroughly. Check reviews, order samples, and ensure they can handle your expected volume. Set up your store. Use Shopify, Ecwid, or WooCommerce to build your online store. Customize your site to reflect your brand and ensure it's user-friendly. Now, it's time for marketing. Run targeted ads on Facebook, Instagram, and Google. Use analytic tools to track your performance and tweak your strategy as needed. Now, the final step, and probably the most important, customer service. Focus on providing excellent customer service to build a loyal customer base. Prompt responses, easy returns, and quality assurance are absolutely key. Now, with all this being said, there are many techniques and strategies you can use for e-commerce. Amazon, FBA, Walmart, and TikTok Shop are just a few examples of additional platforms you can tie your strategy into while building your brand. Now, with my nutraceutical company, for example, New Lifespan, we started out with a combination of ship-on-demand products, which is nice because you actually don't have to hold inventory. And we also have our own proprietary products manufactured specifically for us. Now, this is the more capital-intensive route because you have to hold inventory. But the positive side is the cool factor of having your own custom product. Now, this typically allows you to dictate your own price and value proposition as well. But let me know in the comments if you have any questions on any of these strategies, because I guarantee I've been there and done that. Because we really, honestly, we need more wonderful people like you starting their side hustles and ultimately becoming kick-ass entrepreneurs. All right, let's show it one more time on the board. Market research. Huge, very, very important. We've got to make sure that we have enough margin, that we're picking the right product. It's actually a viable product that people want to buy it. So maybe you're looking through forums, looking online, and you're seeing that it's really this little rubber ducky icon or emoji is extremely important. So you know that there's some demand at it. And you've got to check and make sure that there's enough profit margin and spread, right? Because the print-on-demand company is going to make their margin and they're going to hold that inventory. So you've just got to check that, make sure that you can mark this up enough and there's enough demand. And after doing some research, we ultimately figure out that, hey, it's a pretty viable product. There's demand for it. We know that we can create it, and we're going to have all kinds of crazy fans reaching out for our rubber ducky t-shirts, maybe mugs and maybe some backpacks and all that kind of stuff. Moving on to number 2 is you're going to set up basically the print-on-demand store. We'll use Printful. Excuse my chicken scratch here. I barely passed the first grade. Anyway, you're going to set up Printful, and it's real easy. I've actually used this platform. There's several of them, and you're going to pull your designs in or have somebody design it specially for you if you want a really, really cool different logo or whatever it may be. And you're going to set these products up in your store front, basically on the Printful side. Now, that's just the first half of it, because again, you need to link something to that, which is going to be really number 3, essentially, right? So first we've got our supplier, which is Printful. Now we need to set up our own store. And this is important too, because this is where we can start creating a brand along with this in the future, right? Right now we're just shipping and selling other people's products. We don't have to hold inventory, but this is such a learning process that it's a great way to start thinking about building your brand. But you're going to build a Shopify site, WooCommerce, there's Ecwid, like I mentioned before. You're going to set those up. Now you're going to create that site, create again that front and that design, and essentially connect the two. Now, once it's all connected, things are communicating when orders come in, on to step number 4. This was a big one. You're going to see this in so many areas, really in everything that you do. And I'm just going to say social media, but basically it's one of the most important things in any business, and that's marketing. The marketing and advertising side of things are huge, right? This is where you're going to start using the bullhorns essentially digitally, and you're going to start communicating everywhere, right? To get the word out and to drive people essentially to your website. You're going to use anything like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you can do ads, paid ads. Now, some of this stuff I'd recommend starting off organic and just working on your immediate network, or what we call your warm or your hot traffic, people that you know, and just try to get some attention around your products. Again, driving them to your website where they will shop for these really cool rubber ducky t-shirts. Okay. So huge social media marketing. That's why even I'm doing this kind of stuff, is just to help with other businesses. I'm new, so please give me a like, subscribe, and comment, all that kind of stuff. And we'll grow together, because I'm getting here very passionate to help you also learn as I'm learning too. And I've got a wealth of experience in other business. But anyway, not about me, it's about you. And we're going to move to step number 5, which is what's going to make all of this magic continue to happen. And that is, drum roll, what do you think it could be? It's customer service. Okay, customer service. And actually, let's just scratch that out, and it should be just a big old smiley face. And my pleasure. Okay, my pleasure. Who's that come from? I think it was Chick-fil-A that started that, or the CEO, probably whoever it was in the higher echelons of that company, making sure that people are really taking care of people. Customer service is absolutely huge. Okay, we want to make sure that people are coming back. So you really want to take care of them to the highest degree. You want them coming back and buying more of your prestigious rubber ducky designs, or anything else for that matter that you start building out, where it's, like I said, mugs, backpacks, whatever it is that they're looking for, those great little rubber duckies. But if you're looking to take a side hustle to the next level, I strongly recommend the next category. Let's get into it. Next, we have affiliate marketing, one of my absolute favorites. This is perfect if you have a knack for content creation. Here's your action plan. Step 1, choose your niche. Pick a niche you're passionate about and that has profitable affiliate programs. Tech, beauty, and fitness are great examples. Step 2, create valuable content. Start a blog, YouTube channel, or podcast. Produce high quality content that provides value to your audience. Use SEO techniques to ensure your content ranks well on search engines. The step 3, join affiliate programs. Sign up for affiliate programs on platforms like Amazon Associates, ShareASell, and ClickBank. Then promote products that align with your content and audience. You will also find really good affiliate programs with smaller brands. In many cases, they will provide exceptional commission rates because they are trying to aggressively build their brand. For example, with my brand, we pay affiliates 30% and connect the customers to the affiliate for life using technology around cookies and cache and replicated sites. Too much for this video, but it's pretty cool. And there are plenty of awesome brands out there to team up with. Now, step 4, drive traffic. Utilize social media, email marketing, and SEO to drive traffic to your content. The more eyes on your content, the higher the potential for affiliate sales. Finally, it's time to analyze and optimize. Use tools like Google Analytics to track your performance. Optimize your strategies based on what's working and what's not. Let's break it down a little bit more. Step 1, you're going to choose your niche, right? What are you good at? What do you like? What are you interested in? Usually going to be one of 3, health, wealth, and relationships kind of thing. But you need to figure out, what you like. Now, let's say maybe that you love, health like I do, and you know a lot about brain health. So what do? You choose brain health as your niche. But again, or whatever else interests you, it doesn't matter. You just need to find what lane you want to be in and go for it. Now on to step 2, you're going to start creating valuable content. Look at that, chicken scratch, which basically means social media again, right? You're going to see where all this stuff intertwines. Social media is huge. You're going to start using your things like TikTok or Instagram or kind of wherever your main focus is on a social media. And if you don't have one yet, focus on one. Okay, it's usually, they say to concentrate on one, build it out better, and then try to work on getting omnipresent throughout the rest of the channels. But you're essentially working on getting your content building up and getting people to follow what you're doing, essentially. No different, again, than all of us are out here hustling trying to do, but the better you get your material, the more you practice. Again, man, and it's a struggle. I'm struggling, everybody's struggling, you're gonna struggle, but if you stick with it and just keep going, you'll get better. So, step number 3 is going to be basically joining those programs, those affiliate programs. You're probably going, what the heck are affiliate programs? Well, every company that you're going to see out there, really everybody nowadays has an affiliate program. And of course, as your audience grows and all that kind of stuff, they're going to be more naturally curious about, what, say, brain supplements or whatever you are into and showing in your content. They are going to start wanting to click on those links. So again, that's why you're going to go into these affiliate programs, sign up. They're usually for free, that kind of stuff. Some will vet you or make you go through an application process. Majority of them are free, and you're essentially going to get that link. And then that's what you're going to use in your post, in your descriptions, all that kind of stuff. And your traffic goes there. The people that are digging what you're about going to click on it. Like, for example, let's say that wonderful brain supplement that you found actually happens to be a new lifespan, wink, wink, and lo and behold, they have an affiliate program. And they also pay a good percentage, by the way, in lifetime sales. But anyway, you found that one or many, of course, like I said, these top producers, you're going to get affiliated with a lot of companies based around, again, number 1, your niche. And then 4, you're still driving traffic. You're starting in traffic, again, not a great word. You're driving human beings, people with emotions, and again, your customers that you're going to treat with respect, or your fans and all that kind of stuff. But we're going to call it traffic, right? We're going to drive them to these links by giving them good content. Really, really important. Again, the more value you're giving them, the more likely they're going to want to be interested in what you're doing, taking what you're doing. They're taking that amazing brain supplement so that they can remember and focus. What I struggle with, as you can see in my stumbly butt on these videos. But that's basically the name of the game, right? Is driving people to those links, creating posts and stories and all kinds of different stuff. There's so many little avenues that you can go. Now, once you get that little engine purring and buzzing along, we're going to move on to step 5, which is basically, we're just going to say it's optimize. We're going to use all these wonderful tools that we have, and we're going to analyze and optimize our channels like Instagram, TikTok, or so on, YouTube, whatever. You can look at all these built-in analytics, and you can monitor to see how well your video performs, your content performs, so that you can make these tweaks and then ramp more people in. Have ways to retarget them, essentially, and that doesn't make sense. We'll talk about that in a later video, but you can just get in front of them multiple times. And before you know it, they're going to start clicking on your links and buying what you have to sell and being a part of your community. But if you're looking to really hit it out of the park, this last strategy is where it's at. Let's get after it. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about online courses and coaching. And if you're an expert in a particular field, this can be a highly lucrative side hustle. Step 1, you're going to have to identify that expertise. Determine what unique knowledge or skill you can teach. This could be anything from digital marketing to cooking or personal development. Now, step number 2, validate your idea. Conduct market research to ensure there's a demand for your course. Use surveys, interviews, and keyword research to validate your idea. Step 3, create your course. Outline your course structure and create engaging, high-quality content. Use platforms like Teachable or Udemy or Kajabi to host your course. Circle is another really cool platform. It's the one actually that we are building a course on presently, and I'm so looking forward to building some aspiring affiliate marketers into some absolute badasses. Step number 4, build your audience. Use social media, a blog, or a YouTube channel like this to build your audience. Offer valuable free content to attract potential students. Now on to step 5, launch and market your course. Run pre-launch campaigns, maybe offer early bird discounts, and use email marketing to promote your course. Leverage testimonials, those are huge, and reviews to build credibility. Let's show an example of this process in action. Step 1, we're going to identify your expertise. Expertise, can I spell it? Can you read it? Probably not. Anyway, your expertise, and that's, again, this is one of those things that we're trying to find our niche, all these things, but especially in online coaching, we're going to try to figure out what we're good at, where it intersects with what's marketable, all that kind of stuff. Like, for example, my family tells me I'm really good at farting, but I honestly imagine there being a very good market for that. Yeah, I don't know though. Some people, who knows? Maybe there's somebody there that wants to learn how to really make it loud. I don't know, but probably not likely. That's actually where step 2 will come in a second and you'll understand. But first, let's say, all joking aside, that I don't know, you've become a really good pickleball player. You've really mastered the sport. You notice that all your friends and everyone else around you, your friends, they really suck. Boom. Pickleball is probably going to be your expertise. So now, this is again why step 2 is really, really important. Validate your idea. Validate. Okay? And that's kind of like the market research that we were talking about earlier. Very, very crucial. Got to make sure that there is a market out there for your service. Maybe you show the coaching videos you created to your pickleball friends and others that you've met, or their friends of that kind of stuff, playing the game. And let's say that they all love your videos and now think you are the best pickleball player ever, pickleball or whatever they call it, right? And they would be willing to pay you to teach them. Hey, that's pretty damn cool. So we're on to something. Let's jump over to step number 3, which is, this is more intense, but it's create your course. This is where a lot of the magic's going to happen, and we're going to need to spend some time, and it's rough, it's tough. I get it. That's why, again, coaches like myself are here and willing to grow with you and teach you and guide you and all that kind of stuff. But this is where you've got to put the time in. One, it's going to be somewhat evergreen. Now, you don't have to make it perfect. You just have to start getting something built, and you're always going to recreate, and it's going to evolve and get better. Don't get stuck in analysis paralysis like many of us do, especially when we're starting out. But you just want to get something created. It's got great content, and you can get it launched. Now, you're going to also want to choose a platform to host it, of course. And that's where I was mentioning Circle, which is what we're jumping on. We're starting to build stuff out, figuring out as well. Again, I'm here as a guide for you, but there's many different platforms. Some people use Facebook and whatnot for their platform. There's numerous ones, but you want to consider what your plan of offering is, break it down, create a roadmap, make sure that there's enough value. And then from there, you're going to kind of test it essentially. You're going to make sure too that it's also very different from just the material that you can jump onto a YouTube channel like this and just teach you the basics of pickleball. This is a little more advanced. You want to make sure that this course is given some unique value, which a lot of times your person is going to bring that unique value. People are going to like you for what you are and maybe the way you present or whatnot, but that's usually going to be the blue ocean differentiator a lot of times, is your story behind that. But anyway, maybe you're providing some one-on-one feedback by letting people submit their videos to you, or you could provide a community where people honestly just get in there and talk about how good they're getting at pickleball, or the things, the problems and challenges that they're having. And that's where you're interjecting and helping out. And then before you know it, again, you're monetizing that and creating maybe upper levels, inner circles within that. Maybe you're having group sessions where people fly in and you're working a pickleball seminar. All kinds of things that you can do with this. It's pretty incredible. Step number 4, that is where you're actually going to build your audience. Very similar to other sections that we spoke about. It's going to use things like social media. Of course, you want to make sure that your course is well thought out and all that good stuff. And now you really, really work on building this following and using all those social media channels that we talked about before, and make sure that you've got something compelling and you're driving people over and creating sales funnels to get them over to your course. And from there, you're just making sure it's good quality and you're staying consistent. And then over time, your audience will continue to grow, which then might eventually also become that same audience that ends up buying your course and more of your services later on. I forgot to write number 4. I believe it was audience. Step 5, which is launch and market. Which again involves all of these same things. You can see a lot of things running and converge in the same lane, making things, again, as you start learning it, much more consistent and easy for you to wrap your brain around it. But again, you're going to market your course using ads, whether it's paid ads or you're trying organic traffic, SEO, all kinds of different techniques that, again, more high-level people will help you with and coach you through, essentially to get interest around your new pickleball coaching course. So there you have it. 3 proven side hustles that can help you earn $10,000 a month online. Remember, the key to success is consistent effort in adapting to what works best for you. Now, if you found this video helpful whatsoever, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and hit that little bell icon to get notified every time we post. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.